Welcome to the Silent Hill Ascension pre-show. I am Noah, and I'm here with the wonderful Layla, who's gonna take us through the run of the show. If production could please show us that.
Absolutely, Noah. So welcome, everybody. It is 5:40 p.m. Pacific time. That means you're here with me, with Noah, with Eduardo, and all of our crew, and Eduardo in spirit, but he's around. And then it's 6 p.m. Pacific promptly. Eduardo says hi in my earpiece. At 6 p.m. Pacific promptly, you will see Ascension the show. And then right after that, you will come right back into our loving embrace for more discussion of the show for some time after. Noah, would you tell the good folks, if they don't know, what Ascension is?
Yes, of course. If you don't know, welcome to our little twisted family. We are here at Silent Hill Ascension. This is a socially interactive streaming series where all of you collectively shape and experience its evolving story. So collaborate and compete with others to try to make the choices you want. So when each decision ends, that choice locks in as canon. And that version is the version of the show that everybody sees. It's a canon story shaped by you by participating every day. So let's look at the scene we saw recently. Let's refresh our memory a little bit. With the horrors of the past behind them, Eric and Rachel discuss being a family again. And we also get to see Faith's artistic skills. Let's watch.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Being back at the Foundation?
I could feel them staring at me, passing judgment because I wouldn't let them separate me from my daughter.
We're all just trying to do what's best for Faith.
I tried to be open and agreeable. Wish I could say the same for everyone else.
Well, she's home now, where she belongs.
What about you, Eric? Where do you want to stay?
Where I'm wanted.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look!
Hi, honey. Did you draw something?
Let's see it.
I drew it for you, Mommy. You don't like it? Mommy?
Welcome back. So I do want to ask Layla, what is the bruiser holding in the painting of Faith?
That's just me. So you could see me just kind of, not T-posing, but kind of getting ready to pencil. And he is taking me by my ankles and getting ready to club something with me. I do get paid royalties for that. It's great health insurance.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Well, now that we know the secret behind Faith's painting, let's throw to the iconic scene that we had this week. Y'all know what's coming. Y'all wanted it. Y'all voted for it. This is the merging ceremony, aka the Morgy. So with the merging ceremony finally upon him, Eric had to choose which role he will play. And as we know, we ended up playing the role that usually Xavier favors, which is the role of the satyr. And I thought he did quite a good job. By the way, really, the music in this scene rips. It's so good. And it's really getting me, in some kind of Morgy atmosphere for sure.
Yeah. I have never seen you actively struggle with your wording as much as you just did to prevent yourself from saying something inappropriate. But yeah, incredible. Eric did not sleep with Krista, but he certainly, he did the opposite of sleeping in this scene, right?
They did some kind of laying.
Yeah, there were certainly positions taken up, and a good stretch was probably involved. But yeah, it's hey man, it's the Morgie. It was deeply unsettling, and I don't know what it means for Eric and Rachel, right? Because we never got confirmation as to whether or not Rachel participated in any of these. We know Xavier is just stirring things up, and
stirring things up for sure. Well, then in the end they go, we're gonna get to it in a second while we're enjoying the wonderful sights of the Morgie, but in the end Rachel shows up when they go outside for the satire. Here it comes this scene, and basically Eric is like, Rach, it was the only way to get her daughter back. I had to have sex with Krista. And
sure it was.
I was forced to enjoy it. That's what the purifier wants.
The purifier lit the candles and put on some smooth jazz. It was crazy.
Yeah, a little bit of atmosphere, he used the emulator for lighting the candles. It was a team effort to set the mood there.
Yeah, everyone contributed their natural talents. It's kind of like a scene in a popular children's movie that I will not name, where a seagull and several other sea creatures serenade the main characters in a boat. It's giving that energy.
It is. There's a mood for sure. Well, let's look at the decision closing today. Production, could you show that up on screen? And Layla, can you please read it for us?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, what will Rachel tell Eric that she wants for their marriage? This is a fate choice. So, again, each choice is tied to a fate. A, redemption, separate cordially. What a mature adult thing to do. B, let's be a family. Let's suffer together through this. Or C, you can't leave me. The damnation choice, keeping them both together, which, as we've seen, is a healthy, loving relationship with good boundaries and no one acting out of pocket at all.
Lordy, lordy, lord. Oh my lord, this marriage. I do not miss being in that position.
That's true.
Layla, I also wanted to tell our audience that today we're kind of we're reflecting in our looks. Two different paths you can take. I'm kind of the damnation. So I'm you can't leave me. And Layla is redemption.
Oh, what a performance on that! Are you sure she shouldn't be an actress?
I don't. Who's watching this? I don't know. Give me a call.
Yeah. Hey, listen. We know all the biggest agents in Hollywood are out there scouting us right now. But yeah, that was. I felt that in my.
You
in
felt
my chest.
it.
I did.
I really tapped into like some trauma.
You tapped into whatever the opposite version of what you've been through was. No, it is. This marriage is. Listen, I've seen worse. To be frank, I've seen worse.
I've seen worse. Honestly, I think there's something to be salvaged there. I do think. I don't know. Rachel was out of pocket for a long time.
Yeah.
Really, if there's somebody to blame, usually it takes two to tango, but honestly, I don't know. I think she did that tango all by herself.
Listen, I think there are some collapsing marriages that could be recycling, right? You could put them through a process and then they'll come back together and they could be preserved. This marriage,
like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yes. To me, this marriage is more like compost. It must decay for something to maybe new to grow out of it.
Right, that's the beauty, because even something can come out good even out of some shit. But let's look at our stories so far in Pennsylvania. Production, please show that up on screen. And Layla, who's the best at it, really. Sorry, Eduardo, you're amazing too, but Layla is really great. Can you please read it for us?
Eduardo, you are
unnecessary drama behind. I'm just like unnecessarily making things complicated. Thank you.
Facing uncertainty about the strange woman who supposedly found Faith, Xavier locks her away. Nora, the aforementioned strange woman, explains how she arrived in Hope's Junction to Eric and horrors of the past behind them. Eric and Rachel discuss being a family again. Listen, we are certainly chugging along here in the plot of Silent Hill Ascension. We are picking up speed. Train A is coming from this station at 65 miles an hour. Train B is coming from that station at 70 miles an hour. We got that. We had a Morgie, and then immediately, like, so much happening with Nora and with Rachel being out there, and Rachel's not supposed to be there, and Nora's there, and Faith is there, and Faith is mad at Rachel. There's just a lot of moving pieces.
Kids back on the block.
Kids back on that block. The real, supposedly the real one this time.
Right. And I did see though, we do have a lot going on, and it's kind of like the peaks and valleys, This is we're gearing up here. This is a good time to like recharge not only your energy but also your influence points, because do believe that some stuff is brewing and coming, and before you know it, we're gonna have another really big decision. So this is right now we're unpacking, we're kind of like thinking, how did the kids get there? We're kind of like more of a mellow pace. But listen, it's very disturbing what's going on with both these children. This artwork is kind of reminds me of what I did as a kid, which is not a good sign.
Listen, she is expressing herself via art. That is all one can ask for as an artist, right? You want to, and this is a genuine belief of mine. A good idea expressed crudely is much better than a generic idea expressed in a very polished way. So I love it. It's beautiful.
It's visceral.
I feel a kinship with it. I see myself in the drawing. But yeah, it's. I'm very, very curious as to how the trouble with the children will unfold, because children are, as you said, great vehicles for that kind of visceral unpacking of the past.
Well, we have also another kid back. We have Orson back. So Leila's gonna unpack that for us. Let's look at our story so far in Norway. Production, can you please throw it up on screen? And I saw Hayden672 on chat earlier say that he really wants to see Brit sober. So Leila, can you walk us through it?
I'd love to. Astrid gets a call from Aurora and fears losing Orson again as his behavior turns violent. After a troubling phone call with her sponsor, Britt feels the voices' pressure to drink begin to multiply, and Astrid fully accepted Haugen's apology regarding her handling of Orson's case. Very magnanimous of her, to be honest, because if a lady came up to me and was like, hey, by the way, I had all the power in this situation, I could have gotten your kid taken away, and I was abusing my power to get back at your family, like, given it was a traumatic thing that happened, but like, it's still great power comes great responsibility, Olivia. So I don't know if I would have been that magnanimous in that situation.
I don't know, but I honestly, I also see Leonardo S5 saying Hagrid, which by the way took me a second to read it correctly, but I love what we have going here. People are calling for Hagrid because they sense that there is some kind of tension.
Oh, that's a ship name, not a Harry Potter joke. I see.
Exactly. I was like, What is it? I didn't get it for like a few days. I'm sorry, like, it's difficult to have makeup like this and also think this far ahead. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, we're here to be. This is the portion of our afternoons where we're paid to be beautiful. There's a different portion of the afternoon where we're paid to be smart.
But yeah, so people are calling to see Hagrid. And we don't mean a big old hairy guy that's coming to swipe you up from your British little town.
Not that I'd mind.
Not that I'd mind either. No, Hagrid is quite a different story here. We have two ladies, two mothers. One lost her child. One lost it, but then got it back. The child. Anyway, and we do have Brit struggle with sobriety, which is a really big thing right now. And this is something that has been really touching our audience here. I feel like a lot of people mentioned that they feel more empathy to Brit. Like, Brit kind of got people in their feelings.
Yeah, and I guess I'm not surprised because I feel pretty similarly, right? It's one of those things where you see someone struggle, and Brit has not done anything malevolent enough for us to not root for her. And it'd be nice to see someone get out of this. We got Jinx Sprinkle said, "I love that women are representing Silent Hill fandom in games. Makes you feel seen, valid, and accepted. I blow you a kiss. You are
this
here.
Is awesome.
We're all here.
We're all here together. We're all here together, and we need each other to keep it going. So ladies, come on through. But it is almost time for the show. We had a lot of fun here. But Leila, can you explain endurance in case somebody doesn't really know how to do that yet?
Absolutely. When the endurance scene starts, which will be after the show, you will have to time your inputs to the actions you see on screen to help our character. Collective success means that the character's hope will rise, otherwise it will fall. If a character fails enough endurance scenes, they may not survive future encounters, leading to their permanent death in the story. We mean this. You've seen it happen. You've also seen it not happen, so keep that in mind. These endurance scenes are one of the best places to earn large amounts of influence points, especially if you've drained yours in some major decisions that have recently happened. Remember, success or failure is a part of the collective story and not an individual judgment. The show is going to start very, very, very soon. Noah, would you do me the pleasure of giving us a recap on our way out?
I would love nothing more, Leila. So we had the kids coming back. We had people having a very beautiful marriaging ceremony that was completely benevolent and just a festival of love. The children are not only back, but Orson is biting again. Good old biting Orson. And then we have Faith drawing creepy drawings, and she's kind of iffy about her mother. She's scared of her mother. We have the stranger Nora. We have Brit struggling with her demons, with her drinking demons and her mother demons. A lot of times they are one and the same. And we have our current decision, so make sure you impact on that. We are coming to the show very, very soon. But don't forget, Leila and I are both going to be here, back here after the show. I love to be blurry for the lovely audience, so sometimes I just do it on purpose. It's kind of like a skill. This is one of the reasons I got hired, but we will be here and hopefully sharper than ever in HD and in full force. So please enjoy the episode, and both Leila and I will see you all later. Bye.
We'll be great parents to Faith.
Promise me you'll get help.
I'm fine. Really. I just...
Hello, everybody. As you can see, we are having a spot of technical difficulty, so please just hang tight for a couple of minutes as we work to fix it and get the show on for you. We also want to thank the audience for catching the user cheating in one of the decisions closing today. We will get that sorted, and if the winner was wrongly determined in any decision, now or future, we'll make sure that the correct scene gets added to catch up in episodes and to have the correct amount reflected. So again, thank you very much to the community, and we will be on shortly.